everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Simply Life Habits. It's your girl, Cece, and I hope everyone is doing well on today. We are how many days out? I don't know when y'all gonna see this video. It might be today if I get a chance to upload it, but today is Sunday, and Christmas is Thursday. So I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 days, 3 days, 4 days? Y'all can't count. Anyway, so I hope all is well. I just wanted to come in and do a quick update with you all. I've been home for a minute, just got out of church or whatever. So that's why you see me kind of trying to be a little festive with the green shirt and the Merry Christmas earrings. If y'all see my earrings and my little snowflakes, trying to be a little festive. But so I kind of wanted to do with a quick update. So it's been almost 2 weeks, I think, since I uploaded last, I think. And at that time, the scale was 187. So as of this past Monday, like I told y'all, today is Sunday. So as of this past Monday was the only day that I actually got on the scale, and it's gotten down to 185. That's good. I'm very grateful. However, I said I was only going to weigh myself once a week, in which I plan on weighing myself tomorrow, but I'm not even looking for the scale to drop many pounds, when I get on it tomorrow, because, family Christmas party last night, and I ate and I had sweets and I enjoyed, you know what I'm saying? I ate, I enjoyed the cookies and the whatever else that we had, so I wasn't really. Now I will say that I did get full, and I felt like I may have overdid it a little bit. And then we bought food home, and when I got home from church today, right before making this video, I ate the rest of my leftovers. Okay. And so but that's that. And then I plan on enjoying Christmas, right? And plan on enjoying our food that we're having for Christmas Eve as well as Christmas Day. Okay. So over the next week or two, yes, do I want the scale to go down? I do. However, if it doesn't move like I think it should move, I'm going to be okay with it, only because I know it's the holidays. I'm not trying to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to enjoy the holidays, because I know the first week of January, honey, I'm getting back on it, right? I'm getting back on it. Now, the next item on the list to talk about is, unfortunately, my workout session. My workout session didn't go so well this week. Now, last week, week before last, I did not work out the whole week. I only worked out a couple of days. This week, trying to finish everything up, coming up to Christmas, coming up to the Christmas party that we had at my family's house. And then we have another Christmas, of course, Christmas Eve, spending time with family, fun, food, fellowship, laughter, games, all of that is coming up again. And like I said, just trying to finish up shopping, wrapping gifts, getting things that I need to get prepared for Christmas. Workouts didn't quite happen this week. And I told you all I was going to stay on it to the best of my ability, because this is the first time ever that I can honestly say that, out of my years of working out, right? I've always been one to work out mostly during the spring and summer months. And then when the fall kick in, I always fall off, and then I pick back up. I wouldn't even say I pick back up in January. I always tend to pick back up February, March. That's when I pick back up as far as working out. This is the first time that I can honestly say that I did not stop working out during the fall months. Now we're into winter or whatever. I have not stopped working out. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I just told you this week I missed my workouts. So it's not that I'm just like, I'm not going to do it. It's just that I didn't prioritize it like I should have. I didn't prioritize it like I should have. So I feel like these last couple of weeks of the year on this ZEPBOUND may not go as it has been going, only because of, you know, the holidays. And that's just me being real. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't want to, yes, I'm on a mission to lose weight. But you know, Christmas only comes one time a year. And, you know, because I got a goal in plan and everything, I'm not gonna, you know, just fall all the way off. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that I just still want to be able to enjoy and fellowship. I don't want to, and everybody might see things differently. You have some people on their journeys that is going to stick to the code. They're going to stick to everything they need to stick to be successful. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. For me, I want to enjoy the Christmas season. Again, I'm not going to overdo it. I'm going to monitor, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to, you know, miss out and, you know, deprive myself of something that I desire to do, which is, you know, enjoy the food and the fun and the fellowship and the sweets and stuff. Again, I'm not going to overdo it. That's the key. I'm not going to overdo it. Right. And so that's pretty much where I am right now on this journey. You know, I mean, again, you know, it is what it is at this point. So there you have it. So as far as that goes, that's what's going on with the GLP-1 ZEPBOUND, and that's where I am. Again, the scale has gotten down to 185. If tomorrow it say 186 or 187, I'm not gonna be surprised. I pray it doesn't, but if it does, I already know that. Again, I did just go to a family Christmas party last night, and I ate sweets, and I ate all the things that I wanted to eat. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. And but now, as far as my workout and me missing my workout this week, I'm gonna pick back up on Monday. Yeah, I was not too happy about the fact that I missed all last week. This past week, I was not too happy about that. So I do plan on picking back up on Monday, and I may not work out Wednesday and Thursday. I may. It depends how early I get up Wednesday. I may work out Wednesday. It may not. I don't know. But most definitely I am going to work out. I plan on working out Monday, tomorrow, Tuesday, and probably Friday, right? So that's 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. My 3 days that I plan on working out on this upcoming week, right? And I'll miss Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that, as long as I get it in and I don't miss like I did this past week. I did not like that. It did not make me feel good, and that might be another reason why the scale may not budge or may go up, if that makes sense, right? So that's pretty much where I am. What else? Oh, menopause, y'all. The struggle is still real. The struggle is still real. Let me tell you something. This patch that I'm on a new patch. I change it twice a week. As far as it still does irritate my skin a little, right? This is a different patch. It does irritate my skin a little. Not as much as the other one did, but it does irritate my skin, right? The second thing is that it does so far it is sticking on, and I'm not having a problem with it peeling off or coming off. I'm not having an issue with that. So far, so good in that area. However, as far as me sleeping through the night, like I was when I had the other patch that was a higher dosage, I'm not sleeping through the night. I am waking up, going to the bathroom, and I am having a hard time falling back asleep. My other patch that I had, which was a higher dosage, had me sleeping throughout the night. And the only time I had trouble not sleeping through the night while I was on that patch is if the patch came off, you know, and I, you know, was having trouble with that. If I was having trouble keeping the patch on, or water got up underneath it, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, those would be the times that I would notice that I'm not sleeping throughout the night. So I don't know how I feel about this, because again, with me, I don't know, with me changing my patch twice a week, why she went to a lower dosage. I guess that's a question I probably should have asked, as to why did she lower my dosage and me changing it twice a week. I might just call them and ask them, because again, I noticed that my sleep is it's going back to its old ways of me waking up to go to the bathroom and me not being able to go back to sleep. And that's what's happening. And I don't like that, because I felt good sleeping throughout the night. It really made me feel good when I had the higher dosage of hormonal replacement therapy patch. I slept through the night with no issues, and I needed that, and I need to enjoy it. Like, yeah, sleep. I'm trying to learn how to prioritize my sleep and make it a priority. I'm trying to learn and practice habits of doing those things, right? Which I have been, but y'all, if y'all ain't learned by now, consistency ain't my friend. I'm trying to learn how to be best friends with consistency and discipline. Mostly consistency though. Yeah, because I'll do some stuff for a while and then I'll fall off. I don't know why is my DNA like that, why I do that, but I do, right? And so yeah, that's where I am with the hormonal replacement therapy patch, the estradiol patch. I'm trying to see what else is different. I'm still having brain fog. I'm still having brain fog, waking up. Now my hot flashes, they're still okay. They're not, it hasn't changed much. Even though my dosage has dropped, my hot flashes are not. Now with the week that I went without that patch and stuff, yeah, my hot flashes had came back, right? And when I was having trouble keeping the patch on, my hot flashes were coming back. But since this one, I haven't really had issues with the hot flashes like that. So that's a plus. That's a plus. But it seemed like that's the only thing it's really helping. I don't know. It seems like I don't know what else it may be helping right now, because that's the only difference that I can tell, right? So that's where I am with that. Trying to think of what else, y'all. This a fly by night type of video. I don't have nothing wrote down or automatically on what, I knew some of the stuff I was going to say, but we doing a fly by night type of video right now. Okay. So I'm brain fog, trying to remember everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah. So that's where we are with the menopause, my mood, in which I need to go get my, whatchamacallit, because you got to eat and then be able to take one of those supplements. And I need to take a supplement, because I told you I just got finished eating my leftovers. So I do need to go and get one of those supplements and take, so I can kind of stabilize my mood and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where I am, y'all. Just trying to continue navigating through my, excuse me, y'all, some of the symptoms that I've been having. I'm not a big fan of, the not sleeping at night. I'm still kind of on an emotional roller coaster sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes, with these symptoms. And yeah, that's what it is. The brain fog is something serious too. I'm not really feeling the brain fog, right? I don't like forgetting and not remembering things. And I noticed that multitasking just haven't been my friend. I used to be the queen of multitasking. I can do some stuff. You hear me? Y'all, let me tell you something. Back in the day, I used to work at a prison, a state prison here in Georgia. And one of our assignments that we had to do as a correctional officer from time to time was we had to work in the control booth. Now, in the control booth, you were in charge of answering all the main calls and directing them, right? Directing the main calls. You were also in charge of letting people enter the building and exit the building, meaning because we had gates, right, that they had to go through. We also had to check their identification cards, right? Anybody that was coming in. We also had to, what else? Oh, it was so many things we had to do. Oh, we were also in charge of distributing out keys for state vehicles, right? We were also in charge of, once they got in the building, in the main area, it was still gates and doors that they had to go through, which they could not go through without us opening them. So we had to pop the button, mash the button for them to open doors to go, wherever direction that they were going, and whether it was through a gate that took them to another part of the building, or through the dorms that was on the first level, or through the admin's area, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. We also were in charge of the weapons, right? The weapons that we had, it was a room behind us, and they had weapons, and we were in charge of distributing those weapons out, and they had to sign in forms, sign out, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. What else? Y'all, I know I'm missing a ton of stuff. And now I will tell you, they had 2 of us in there at all times, right? Had 2 of us in there at all times, and we had 2 lines, but when I tell you, we had to be doing all that stuff all at the same time. That's really where I always knew how to multitask, but that's where I really got good at. When I worked there, I got so good at popping a button, checking somebody in, answering the phone call, directing it all at the same time, mashing the button for somebody out there, making somebody sign some work or sign some keys out, making sure, like, doing all of this all at the same time. Yes. And you could not make no mistake. We couldn't make no mistake. Okay? We couldn't make no mistake on signing stuff out, opening doors when we shouldn't open doors, or not checking people in. We ain't had no room for error. This is state prison. Okay? It's a high security state prison, maximum security state prison. Okay? So I used to be the queen of multitasking after I learned how to do that job. I worked there for 5 years. I could do it with my eyes closed. But baby, I done lost them skills, honey. Now, it's been years ago since I worked there, and I was much younger. However, I have lost them skills. I can't even do 2 things at one time now. Don't talk to me while I'm texting, because if you talk to me while I'm texting, I'm going to text what you saying. Right? Or something, or somewhere or another, I'm gonna mess up. Okay, so I have lost those skills, and I'm just now really realizing, over the last year or so, that I have really lost my multitasking skills, and I have to put my focus on one thing at a time, and that's part of menopause. Yeah, my brain don't function like it used to. I don't even process stuff like I used to. Like, it didn't take nothing for me to catch on to jokes. Somebody say a joke, I might be the first one to start laughing, and everybody, like, it didn't take me no time to do these things. And now I find myself like, what? You know what I'm saying? Thinking about trying to process stuff now. Like, my mind, I don't know if it's, and I may not be the only one that's like this. I don't know if it's got something to do. I know it got something to do with menopause, but I also feel like it got something to do with overstimulation from the internet, being online and just taking so much information in. You know what I'm saying? Because all we really have is the internet. You know what I'm saying? We have we have access to the internet, and we do everything online, right? Whether it's shopping, whether it's scrolling, whether it's taking care of business, whether it's answering emails, we do mostly everything through our phones and on our computers. So with that being said, I don't know if I believe that part of it may be overstimulation of the brain, that now that I'm getting older, like, I don't know if my mind is just over processing or whatever, but I can tell that my mind just don't operate. It doesn't operate like it used to. It just don't. It really don't. And I believe that menopause play a part in it, but I also believe that overstimulation from just being online, being on the internet and stuff, and doing all these different things, I really think that plays a major part in it too. So, but anyway, I don't ramble enough, you guys. I pray you all have an absolutely Merry Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. My pastor preached today that he was the best gift, the greatest gift of all, him being born. God gave us the greatest gift of all, which is Christ being born, right? that he was the greatest gift of all. It was good sermon, good word today. And so that's true. So Jesus is the reason for the season. And I'm excited and looking forward to spending Christmas with my family. I'm sure you guys are too. And I keep up with the time because I got a family meeting in about 30 minutes. So I got to get back online. Got to get back online in 30 minutes to do a meeting. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's been going on. I just wanted to update you all with that and with the journey, even through the holidays. Just give you guys an update on what I'm going through the holidays with my menopause and my ZEPBOUND journey. I will say that you know, my as far as my appetite and stuff is still the same. You know, I can only eat so much. Then I notice that I get full sooner. And what else? It doesn't take much for me to get full. I will say that. I enjoy that. And I'm not constantly thinking about food all the time or trying to snack. So I will say that I am happy that the GLP-1 has decreased my appetite as well as killed the food noise that I was having, the cravings and all those things. That I won't say the cravings, because sometimes I think I still want something sweet I don't know if it's just because I'm thinking I know it's the holidays. That might be it. I don't know. But when I first started, I really wasn't craving sweets like that anymore. But now that we've gotten closer to Christmas and stuff like that since Thanksgiving, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. So that's pretty much all I had. I think I done kept y'all long enough, honey. It's been 21 minutes. Yeah. So that's enough, you guys. I'm gonna get off here. And if you guys like this type of content here where I discuss I think before I get into that, I think my last video I told y'all, I'm not sure, but I want to do a full body view like I did when I first started. I want to do that in January. And I'll probably get on the scale and show y'all the scale. It probably won't be the next time. I don't know when it's going to be, but I plan on doing a scale check-in for y'all to see, you know what I'm saying, as follow, and then I want to wait to January, sometime in January, to do a full body view so I can tell the difference from when I started, which I started in October, to January, just to see the difference, okay? Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I plan on doing that. And so yeah, if you like this type of content, we're here. We talk about menopausal symptoms, or I'm just sharing my journey right now, right? I guess I'll have some good topics coming up next, going through this journey and stuff like that or whatever. But right now, as of the last couple of weeks or so, I've just been really, because I started off like just talking about the symptoms and different things that we can do. But as of lately, the last few months or so, last 2 months, I think I've just been sharing my experience and my journey on the GLP-1 as well as my menopausal journey. So I do want to kind of get back into, you know, talking about it, but actually learning some more things and sharing some more things, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, if you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button. I've been trying to say that same sentence for the last 1 minute. Share, hit the subscribe button, share this video, like this video. If y'all like this video, please, it helps my content get out if you like this video. And if you, what else? Like the video, share it, subscribe. I think that, comment. I want to hear from y'all. What are you guys' experience? Ladies, what are your experience? If you are going through perimenopause and menopause, what is it like for you? I would love to hear from you. If you are on the GLP-1, what is it like for you? If you have not gotten on GLP-1 and you are thinking about it, ask me questions. I know I haven't been on it, but a few months now, but hey, I could tell you what my experience has been thus far. Ask me questions. I would love to hear from you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. And outside of that, you guys, Merry Christmas, and until the next episode, you guys take care and be blessed. Bye.